How many of you have had a bad customer experience? I recently travelled through the bustling San Francisco airport and I decided to stop for a quick bite. I queued up this great looking cafe, craving a sandwich and a coffee. The place was absolutely packed and everyone seemed to be in a hurry. It was super busy in this long line. And when it finally came to my turn, the server barely glanced at me as she took my order and she handed me the receipt. Trying to lighten the mood a little bit, I half joked, "Aren't you at least supposed to say thank you?" She paused, gave me this deadpan look and said, "No, it says thank you on the receipt." I glanced down at the receipt and sure enough, there it was, printed in small letters. I couldn't help but laugh at her straight-faced logic. Now, she seemed to be having a bad day. She really looked like she didn't want to be there. Have you ever thought about why that is? Maybe you just wrote it off to bad luck, or, maybe the fact that she was just someone having a bad day. But as someone involved in business, I've always wondered why these bad experiences happen. Don't the business owners know that if they treat their customers poorly, they're not going to return? How is it that when you interact with some companies, you feel this positive energy, and with others you feel like you're being a burden? In my experience, it's not usually the individual's fault, but it's the environment that they're in. In other words, it's the culture of the business. And business leaders create a culture, which could be good, bad, or indifferent when it comes to how customers are treated. And that's the fundamental premise of the book I co-authored called The Customer Culture Imperative. It's easy for us as customers to get upset with the person right in front of us, but the culture is usually the real problem. The next time you're at a busy airport, pause and think about the person serving you. Whom do they work for? What culture have they created?